myself into. It's a cage match, you idiot! You're supposed to handle my affairs! Not make me look like a moron! I've got to get in there with that idiot tonight in a steel cage! This is one of the most dangerous matches in professional wrestling! You should have been here! My business and the business of this belt is the only thing that you need to worry about, Quentin! That's it! That's all!
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the SWA heavyweight title. Your referee is Jesse James. Oh, and Loose Cannon coming out here and taking Mike Jablonski and ramming him into the cage. And we are underway here. Ring the bell. Well, I don't know. Ring the bell. Well, referee Jesse James said ring the bell, so it's not my fault. You haven't been here in 3 weeks.
It's your fault, Timmy Miner. Quentin's really wanting to come over here and talk. No, he's not. He's wanting to get out of the way.
Well, we got a cage up, but nobody's in. We got a cage here, but nobody's in the cage. It was supposed to be contained. Maybe it's to keep him out of the cage. Out of the ring.
Out of the ring. Well, I think, I've always.
Well, Mike Jablonski has met the cage already. He's been introduced to it 4 times on each side.
4-side match. Well, I've been a Cannon fan for a while, but this may be Cannon's undoing. I don't know if he really wants to get Jablonski in this enclosed area.
I don't think you want to make Mike Jablonski mad.
That's what I was getting at. And the tipping factor here is big Quentin Charisma right out here in front of us.
Well, and Quentin can't do anything. He can't go into the cage.
He can't. You said he can't fit through the door? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying he can't get in the cage because it's locked.
He knows he can't fit through the door.
Well, I'm going to try to eat a sucker and talk on the mic at the same time and see which one I lick.
Odds are.
And see which one I suck on and see which one I talk
I don't want to visualize this. Jablonski getting the bad end of this match so far. Well, did a Greg the Hammer right there in the middle of the ring.
I think he's taking a nap.
Maybe a dirt nap. Cannon going to the second rope. Ditches out of Cannon's.
Double axe handle off that middle rope.
Comes out of Cannon's comfort zone, getting up on the ropes.
And a 2 count. Well, I'm sure it's out of Mike Jablonski's comfort to be in a cage.
True. Well, Tim Miner, it's just.
Of course, good old Quentin, he's going to be out here like poking a dog through a cage.
We call him Cannon a dog?
Well, I mean, he's going to poke the dog. He's going to tease him. He's going to do whatever he can.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to see Quentin back here tonight.
Yes, Tim Miner, I think, once again, that Quentin will be what tips the scales tonight. That's just my prediction. Jablonski will retain his belt due to disqualification for Quentin Charisma. That's just
so
why
you're saying Quentin's going to climb the cage,
yes.
jump down in there, and
I think he'll come off the top of the cage and do an avalanche splash on Cannon from the top of the cage. You can go ahead and write that down.
Headbutts there by Jablonski.
Timmy Miner, you need to pay attention.
And big elbow. Last week we had to pull these guys apart. They were fighting everywhere.
You see security there already repairing the cage. Now
Big guys like
Jablonski.
this.
Jablonski's got Cannon tied up at
Oh!
ropes in the cage. See Dave and Ronald there reinforcing the cage.
We're seeing a little bit of honey. Maybe a whole lot of honey.
We're seeing a lot of honey.
Oh!
Whoa! Get that black bar. Put that black bar across.
Oh! Where's the black bar?
No! I'm blind! Watch him walk around like he's proud.
This is not a plumber match.
I hope he don't. Cover that Butak up. What did he say?
He said, "Stop laughing. It's not funny."
Well, I'll tell you,
We will have to use the black bar when we put that on YouTube.
that was not exactly a heartbreaker, honey, but I saw those women over there looking, and two men. There's two big guys right there in the front. Now, Christy did not blink for a full minute. Her eyes were like a hare's eyes. They were just wide open.
She was all up in that.
Cannon has got some blood on him. I can't tell who's bleeding.
That almost reminded me, I need to call a plumber. Oh! He led with the crown of his head right into the
A
cage.
little sharp feel. 2 count.
There's a pinfall, 1, 2, and a 2 count.
I believe the Cannon, when he was between the ropes and the cage, the hurricane wire cut him. Tim Minor, the very first cage match I saw was between Yukon Eric and Dick the Bruiser were tag team against the Schreier brothers, Roy and I think it's Roy and Ray Schreier. And that was in Anderson, Indiana, or rather Indianapolis, Indiana, the Indianapolis Coliseum. And Dick the Bruiser they used chicken wire back then. Big back elbow there by Jablonski. He rolled out the bottom and he couldn't roll back in. Somehow it gave out but not in. So he climbed up that chicken wire with his fingers bleeding. Just saw the blood running down his arms. Boom! Oh, that's
Nice
a kick.
kick.
You don't often see a super kick from such a big man.
He put it right on target, too.
But when I saw that, I was in love with cage matches. But before he could get in there, they beat Yukon Eric nearly to death. Sort of like Jablonski's doing right now. Last week, Jablonski was bleeding about the elbow. Had to have some stitches in his elbow. And then this week, it's Cannon's bleeding on the shoulders or arms. Boy, those little cuts like that hurt, too. This isn't good. Straddling the rope.
And Jablonski riding the horse like you used to ride outside of Walmart.
They don't have that anymore. Why not? They don't have a car or horse or nothing. There really are no rules in this match. Is that correct?
No rules. Not that I know of.
Well, the rule would be and it's a pinfall win. Is that how we're winning?
I tell you what, this has been a great IRENE SCRUGGS Memorial Show. Great, one of the
Oh, yes. Quentin Charisma just said, Timmy Miner, who's got the key?
I have no idea.
Well, we know who's got it.
Might have to call a locksmith.
They keep reinforcing the cage as they go because of these two big behemoths.
Well, Rusty, you're going to have to talk here. I've got to go to the back for a few minutes.
And,
I'll be right back.
You can just say, I got to go to the restroom a minute. You don't have to make up some story. Yeah. Making up a story. Anyway, Tim Miner does have to go take care of some business, some personal business. He's not well. If he lose weight, he probably could. But he was nearly that big when he wrestled. All right. Got a lot of fun memories of Quentin Charisma. There's another super kick-like, not exactly a super kick, but savate kick. Got a lot of fun memories of Quentin Charisma down in the VFW hall. Jablonski telling Charisma to get over there. I don't know what he's going to do once he gets over there if the door's locked. Trying to get it undone. Get some brass knuckles. Oh, Jablonski just got the cage door shut on his head. And in the meantime, Big Cannon, he's going to fire the cannon. Stunner! I'm going to give Quentin a 10. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match by pinfall and the new SWA Heavyweight Champion, the superstar, Loose Cannon. No, that might have been Jablonski's elbow again. I can't believe that Quentin Charisma turned on Jablonski like that. Referee Jesse James has got the title and he's giving it to Cannon. Jablonski grabbed it. As you can see, not ready to give it up yet. Looks like a title shot coming up. Jablonski showing a little humility here, giving the belt up to Cannon. There you go. Who's going to turn on who? No? There you go. Good job. Guys were very sportsmanlike.
No, baby. He's still a bad guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match and new SWA Heavyweight Champion, Loose Cannon.
Quentin Charisma came and interfered to Miner. I don't know. Quentin Charisma slammed the door on his head.
Where's Quentin at?
He ran out.
All right, folks.
I think he's still.
This is how we're going to do it. I have all 6 wrestlers' name in a box here. Of course, we're going to draw out. We'll have to get. We're going to make sure we started off one from each team, but we're going to let the fans draw. Anybody? And the first person going in will be Rusty. No, I'm just kidding. Buddy Savage will start off. And we got to get one from the other team. If it's not from the other team, we'll draw another one. Tony Grand. And in 3 minutes, we will draw another name to go into the cage. The way to win the match, you have got to go through the door or over the top of the cage and get both feet to the floor. And nobody can win until all 6 men are in the cage. All right, Rusty, I've turned it off, but when I come to turn it on in 3 minutes, I'll need to get the mic and go around and get another person draw up.
You want us to time it? Well, we've got Buddy Savage here in War Games cage match against Tony Grant. Tony Grant, the one in black and silver. This is Rusty the ref. The balance, the armchair, the ringside ref for the SWA, along ringside with my buddy and colleague, Blackthorn. Well, he may not think I'm his buddy, but y'all can just take me at my word.
You know I come out here for one reason in this match, is to watch that old man in the ring.
Who? Tony Grant? He's not that old.
No. We know who we're talking about. That old wannabe wrestler, Buddy Savage.
Now, I'll have to take exception to that remark. Buddy is a wrestler. He has been wrestling for, 20 years? No, 29 years. And taking on all comers. They said he wouldn't make it, and those who said he wouldn't make it aren't here, and he is.
Well, you know what? When I come back, I'm going to make sure he retires.
Well, he's like a Timex watch. He can take a licking and keep a ticking.
Now, you know, Russ. It's
DDT. What?
Buddy Savage.
Watch the old man.
Is why I'm out.
It is?
All righty, folks. It is time to draw another name out.
He's always working.
And the next person going into the ring will be Nathan Starr.
Now tell me.
But remember, right before my knee. See, that's not right. 2-on-1. Come on now.
I know Buddy works on body parts, particularly the leg, sets you up for a figure four. So, but how did he did a low blow? Is that what you said?
Yeah, he took my knee out.
Oh, like a chop block thing.
Could come up behind him and hit him in the back. When he went down, he kicked me in my knee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that. He was aiming for your head.
He can't get that high. Why do you think he took the knee? Because that's as high as he can get.
Well, I'm waiting with bated breath.
See what I mean?
What?
He's trying to take the man's knee out again.
Well, yeah, he works on a body part, particularly the leg. That's old school. I'm sorry, Thorne. I'm not going to say anything bad about Buddy. Oh! Now, what about this kid kicking people in the head? Now, we can say something bad about that.
What he needs.
Tony Grand?
No.
Oh, yeah.
This
young Desperado there.
Here.
That was Nathan.
How can you tell them apart? They're both ugly.
Well, I can now just when I see it. I got to see them together. I just learned it because of. But the one with
anybody over here want to draw a name out to see who's going in next?
He's going to come off that top rope.
Desperado.
Big cross body there by Nate Starr. And in comes Desperado. Business is going to pick up.
Now you're about to see some real action.
Nathan has longer hair, and he's wearing purple tights. Matt has the shorter spiked hair. This is the way they wear their hair all the time. with the yellow tights. They changed tights, but also Matt has got a big tattoo across his back, and Nathan's got the Lord's Prayer on his rib cage.
Is that how you tell them apart?
Well, yes, that's it. Now, I can tell them apart, but
I couldn't tell them apart when both of them are so sissified looking.
Well, all the girls like that sort of Bieber look,
Beaver, Bucky the Beaver.
I thought you'd like them because they have tattoos.
No,
you
not
got
tattoos.
I mean, I realize
it looks like they took a pen and drew it on their arm.
Well, you remind me of the crucifixion when I look at your head because of the thorns on your. I'm sorry, I wasn't being sacrilegious about you or Jesus.
All right, here we go.
Well, goodbye, buddy.
Oh, what the?
Tony's leg gave out, and he did a header right into the cage.
All righty. Want to pick one? Whoa! And the next person going into the ring will be Matt Starr.
Well, it just figures that Tim Miner would load up this ring with Starr Brothers and Buddy. But that's who he's supposed to go. Well, I was telling the boys back in the back to be sure.
Can't wait forever. Come on now, there's 3-on-2.
I told him to be sure and chop Desperado, make him mad, because I know if Desperado gets mad,
there you go.
He's allowed to beat them all. He's going to have to get up to do it.
Well, the meanest one in there is Desperado.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Gangster's pretty mean too, but Tony got his bottom kicked there.
But
now they really need to take advantage of Desperado while the number games are in their favor.
Well, right now they got the upper advantage because it's 3-on-2.
Yeah.
Wait till you get Gangster in there.
They ought to be putting both of the Star Brothers should put a submission move on Desperado.
Look at this. Oh, come on.
Well, there's no rules.
Yeah, but as well as that, they'd be whining and crying about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, we've got one more to pick. Bobby's going to come over and pick it. I wonder who it is. Let me see here. And the last person going in will be Gangster going in.
That Gangster comes in and he goes to beat it after Buddy Savage. He is a windmill fist. Now Nathan and Buddy comes over, helps Buddy get some advantage, and into the cage goes the face of Gangster. Tony Grant taking some authority now. Oh, my.
There you go. Desperado's firing back up.
These wrestling styles, they don't really match up good either because you got so much high flying from the Starr Brothers, and then Desperado and Tony are so, what do we call it?
Powerhouse.
Station powerhouse.
Powerhouse.
It's more that low center of gravity. I'm not insulting him in any way. Of course, Gangster, he's pretty flexible. Then Buddy's just double tough. Look at, oh my.
There you go.
Ow!
Good Gangster.
Now how is Buddy not bleeding? Man.
There you go.
Of course, Buddy might like that. Just get cheese grated.
Now, one of the hardest chops that I've ever taken in that ring is from the big man, Desperado. When he lights that chest up, you know it.
Oh, man, I've seen.
But you're talking about the high flying. You know what you do with them? You smack them out of the air.
Well, you're the high. You can fly with them.
Yeah, but last time I was wrestling against these Star Boys, he come off top rope, and I drop kicked him in midair.
Yeah, and that drowned him.
You take them out of their elements. You make them play your game.
Well, you know, because of your injuries, there would be nothing wrong.
There you go, Tony Graham.
If you changed your wrestling style a little bit. Nobody would look down on you for that. You know, if you did more, because you can already do all the mat technician stuff, you know, all the catch if catch can, and you wouldn't have to fly as much. I just don't want you to hurt your leg again.
Oh, don't worry about my leg. When I come back, it's not going to be the same Thorne you've seen in the ring before. I'm coming back. I'm coming meaner and a whole lot stronger.
You can't be any meaner.
Oh, trust me, I can get a whole lot meaner.
You want to carry a gun or something? Okay.
As long as the
I'm
ref
looking
don't
forward
see
to
it.
it.
As long as the ref don't see it.
That's true. You got a 4 count to 5. It disqualified. I'm looking forward to it. I liked it. Can't wait. Anyway.
Picking Buddy up. Scoop slam.
Well, I've liked. Here he goes off the second rope.
Oh, missed the elbow drop. You know, me and Tony has big tag team champions, and me and Tony has gone at it.
Yes.
You know, TG is one of the toughest in this ring of the SWA.
And he is. He's a man who studies the sport. Now, just because of genetics and body style, he isn't going to be doing a lot of Hurricane Rana stuff, you know.
Hey, but the big man has pulled them off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I say, believe it or not, years ago, when I first entered the SWA, Tony Graham hurricaned me right out of the corner.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying he can't do it. He just not his style. He prefers to be a mat technician, to get out and really catch if catch can wrestle.
Yeah,
and he don't
but
mind
still,
punching and kicking either.
the big man can come off the rope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because one of the last matches I had with this man,
Watch
he
this.
put
Watch
me,
this. Boom.
But the last time,
Gangster is
Gangster's
opened up.
busted open.
They were saying they wanted the old man, and they've got him.
There you go, Desperado.
Oh, Gangster, you need to
Oh,
move.
he's on second rope. Oh, leg drop.
That could hurt you more than your opponent.
Oh, yeah, especially if you land wrong.
If you
But like I was
catch on
back
the
to what I was
tailbone.
telling you about TG. If you remember, me and TG had a tables match.
Yes. Oh, there's that light up you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. But Tony Graham put
There's
me.
that meanness I was talking about, buddy. Tony Graham.
He put me through that table off the top rope with the rock bottom
Yeah.
and beat me 1, 2, 3. That man right there earned my respect that night. I'd still rip his head off, but he earned my respect.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I've always that's a win right there if he gets out of the cage, right?
Yes, if he goes over the
Tony
top.
stopped him.
There you go. Oh, power
TG's
bomb.
got
Power
him.
bomb. Oh, there you go.
The rated TG wrestler just power bombed from the
Oh,
top
okay.
rope, I guess.
Well-
He was the top rope. Buddy's getting double kicked here.
they need to kick him more than twice.
I'm telling you, Gangster's bleeding like a stuck pig. That cage is brutal.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Desperado's got that boy's head up against there.
Oh,
There you go. Rub it in there.
I have seen Desperado open up a lot of wrestlers throughout the years.
You got Sam Houston over here smacking the cage with the cane.
like a sort of reverse monkey, you know.
Oh,
Like he's the
spinning
monkey
DDT
poking
off
people.
there.
Yeah, it seems like just
Oh,
years
here we
gone
go.
by.
Here we go.
Is
Tony Graham with the angle slam.
That's a 10. See, once again, he's a guy who studies these moves, and you never know what he's going to pull out of his repertoire, his war chest.
But you see who's standing. Desperado there. Going after Buddy now.
So somebody's
Come on,
got
Desperado.
to get out of the cage.
They have to climb over the top or they have to get that door open to win the match. The only two ways to win. But look here. Check this out. Starboy going to the
He
top.
gone ahead and climbed over. Swanton bomb. That was pretty. I'll give that a 10.
I give it a 3.
Well, this has been a night of, I'll say a night of champions. Nobody can be ashamed of their match. Everyone could have been this main event.
Now listen to this crowd yelling, buddy. What is wrong
They
with this
like
crowd?
him. I don't know. It's a phenomenal thing.
Only thing they're doing is getting the old man hyped up, and in the end, he's going to get hurt.
Buddy is as over as these young, good-looking star boys, or as you just name any fan favorite. He's that over. Look, nice little, more of a Frankensteiner move over there, off the top rope by Nate. Like I was saying, when I see them together, I can tell them apart without those things. But I can't always immediately figure it out when I just see one of them. I have to look for those other things I was saying.
Gangster right in the cage.
And now, far be it from me to criticize. Whoa. But if I were them, I would try to look as much as I could when I was wrestling and do that in and out change without tagging. Doesn't matter what side of the ring they're on. B. Brian Blair and Jumping Jim Bronzell used to do that. They Killer Bees put the mask on, and they were built alike.
There's that chop.
That people like that, and they would win more matches that way because. But
See the raw power right there of Tony Grant.
Oh yeah.
Pick him up and just dump.
All I can say, I've always been a fan of Tony Grant.
Oh, Desperado's got him in the corner. Ow.
Oh.
That man will draw blood to your chest.
He will. Be handprints and blood coming to the surface. In fact, I've seen those handprints 2 or 3 days later.
Savage with that chop block.
Tin Man was telling me about.
Oh, look, young one trying to fire back up.
Yeah, that him and Desperado wrestled each other a lot in their early days, and they just light each other up. Their chest would literally bleed, not come to the surface. They just open each other, so many chops and stuff.
There you go.
What's happening? Oh, that's I can't figure it out. Fans are banging the chairs. No, it's Sam Houston. What? No, I don't know what's happening. Don't matter.
I don't know what's going on.
I just need to pay attention to the match. My ADD kicked in there. Old Gangster's holding his own with Nate Starr, Buddy and TG at it, and Matt and Desperado at it.
There you go.
See that little eye poke Desperado does? I love that.
Cut you off real quick.
He's got that for, it's a fine science with him.
There you go. You seen what Sam Houston just did with that cane?
I missed it. What did he do?
He just smacked one of the Star brothers right up against the cage.
Well, that's,
Watch it.
I'll have to watch
Here you
this
go.
because that's fun.
Look, he's going to try to do it again.
Hit him in the arm.
There you go.
Whoa.
That's clothesline from now.
That looked good. He's going
Gangster yelling for the door to be open. There he goes. He's going to go for the door. This could be it. He gets that door open and his feet hit the ground. The stable wins.
I think they might should have called themselves the Unstable.
There he goes.
He's going to make it.
Oh.
Oh. There goes Nathan Starr.
Nathan's trying to go over the top.
He's got it.
He's over.
Somebody pay attention.
Come on. Ah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match by getting out of the cage, Shooting Impact and Buddy Savage.